My name is Imran Baig. I am a handwriting analyst. So my job is to make people come back to writing. So if you ask me in a nutshell, what do? I make people fall in love with their own handwriting and basically support them in forging their future using the power of pen. There is one more equation people ask me about. When I'm writing my surname, how important surname is in the signature. So let's talk about that. So if you have a surname in your signature, it's a good sign. There's nothing wrong about it. But how you write your surname is very important, because your surname represents many aspects of your life. So many of us have surname. It represents people who matter the most, or the people who have influenced us the most. For example, if you look into my signature has my surname. So whenever you sign your surname, there are things to take control of. Number one, your surname represents your father name, it could be a spouse name, or it could be a family name. But if you choose to write your surname, make sure you follow these three things. Number one, make sure your surname is as big and equivalent to your surname and the actual first name. So many of us do this mistake. When you're writing your name, you're very confident, but when you write your surname, the size becomes small. Look into this. This is the first thing which people do, which is a mistake. Number two, when you're writing your surname, you write your surname and you underline. When you're underlining, it cuts through the surname. So either your surname is smaller compared to your first name. Number two, you're cutting through your surname. And number three is, whenever you write your surname, you're overwriting your surname. So anything which you do with your surname has a direct influence on your personality, because your surname is representing something very, very concrete. Very, very concrete. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the surnames and the initials. So let's talk about this right now. So the ideal way of writing. So whenever you write like this, not a good sign. Any of these three things is not a good sign. So first of all, you choose your surname. It's your responsibility what you want to write in. But whenever you write, make sure if my I is of the same size as my B is, and all the size should be of the same. Can you see that here? The size should be of the same. But again, don't bring in too much of a gap. Don't write dots in your signature in between whenever you write it. So write it completely and be clear, because your surname represents a lot of things. So let me tell you all the things which your surname represents. Your surname has a huge influence on you. For example, if Tabuk, I meet him, I see his signature. If Tabuk has a habit of adding a surname, so he has a huge influence of the surname on you. So much so that the way you think, the way you look at relationships, the way you look at money, the way you look at scenarios of your life, you have an influence coming from your family or coming from your dad and things like that. So how do you honor that? When you overwrite your name, when you are not doing justice with your surname, it also talks about your relationship to the person whose surname is representing. So right now we're talking about bringing in harmony. So avoid dots, avoid overwriting, make sure the size is balanced, and that's where the harmony gets established, and that's how you go places. Now, if you don't have a surname in your signature, it's okay. There's no force, there's no compulsion, there's no need that you have to have a surname. But if you're adding one, do justice to that by writing it well. Yeah, so that's the story around that. But Imran, I don't have a surname, but I want to start writing one. You're most welcome to do so. It is suggested, but not a compulsion to have. Okay. Can I use first letter in surname? No way, no. Whenever you write your signature, I am not a fan of initials. See, it's like this. If you love me, I want full, complete commitment in the love. You can't just put my initial. Now, if you love me, I write my name completely there, rather than just writing initial. You can't say, I love you, but only this much. No, it can't be there. So that's why I'm not a fan of initials. So whatever you write in your signature, add a full name if you're writing your initial. But make sure in your signature, your name should be there. That's more important. If you enjoyed what you just watched, I have more things to share with you. So click on the subscription button, click on the, hit the bell button so that you are notified next time I upload a new video. And it's not just about giving you a snippet into what is possible in the world of handwriting analysis, but here is my invitation. Come discover how you can change yourself using the power of your handwriting. And I completely believe in this beautiful saying says, the power to change your life is inside of you. If you want to discover this power and unlock your success and focus on eliminating all your fears so that you can become unstoppable, join my community. For more details, look into the description.